Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script. We will learn how to use comments in shell script file. In previous session, we discussed like how to create the basic shell script program that we used in order to print some text on the screen, right? So in the continuation of same, we will today we will learn how to add comment line, because as a programmer we all know that yes, comments are very important thing for the program. Like whenever there is a need to put some description or anything for the read purpose, then in that case we can utilize the comments. Now, if we talk about rpgle, there is a separate way to use comment, and separate syntax are there. Similarly, with other programming language, it depends on programming language syntax, like how we are using the comment, right? So today we will talk about the shell script, like how we can add the comments in shell script file. Now in shell script there are two type of comment. First is the single line comment, and second one is the multi-line comment. Both are very useful, and both we can utilize in our day-to-day task in order to put some description in our shell script. Okay, so now we will start with the description, like how to use comment line, and also we will see like how we can what are the benefits of comment line, what are those scenarios where we are supposed to put comments. And because we know that if you are not writing the comment, then also your program will work as expected, right? It will not affect anything in the command. But what are those conditions, what are those benefits that will that we can use, like that will happen when we use the proper command in shell script? So these things we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, so I'll start with the description. Like firstly I'll show you the, let me show you the file that we are going to use, the shell script, and then I'll explain you the comments in both ways, like a single line comment as well as multi-line comment. And then at last we will discuss the benefits, and also see like how we can execute that shell script using CL program. So here I'm writing work lnk. What it will do, it will open the work with object links screen. Now in this work with object link screen, you will find this is a directory /home/Sharmit. Okay, now if you do page down, you will find some files and directories here. So for time being I'm using this directory because I have already created some shell script in this particular location. So I'm taking option 5, and now this is my file which I'm going to use for the demo purpose. So if I take option 2 here, you will find here I have already created one some data, and these are the comments. Okay, so these are the things that we call as comment. This is a single line comment, and this block is known as multi-line comment. All right, so just assume a thing where you are writing some shell script and you just want to add one liner description. So in that case what you can do, you can simply use hash symbol, and after hash whatever you will write will be considered as a comment. Okay, so this is a comment. So this, like, syntax is quite simple. You just need to write hash, and after hash symbol whatever you will write will be considered as a comment. Remember one thing, if you are using hash, and it will work only for this particular line, not beyond that. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you write something here it will be considered as a comment. No, this is wrong. Comment, single line comment is only applicable for this particular line where you have used this hash symbol. Okay, fine. So here you can see I have created one comment like single line comment, and I'm using the hash which is denoting that yes, this is a single line comment. Now here text you can change anything, like you can write any description or anything. Similarly, if I talk about multi-line comment, because in scripts or program there are various need where we are supposed to write some description of the logic that we are writing, right? So in that case we need multi-line comment option. So here you can see we are using colon, after colon there is a space, then single quotes, and in between the single quote we are writing the lines. Here you can see multi-line comment 1 2 3. So these are the multi lines. Okay, this is multi-line comment. and it is not always fixed that you are supposed to fill only 3 lines. You can add as many as you want. You just need to write here I, and it will add one more line, and now you can write something here. Let's say if I want to add one more line, so I can simply copy it from here and reuse it and make it 4. So this is now a multi-line command. Got it? Fine. So to write the multi-line command, we need to write the syntax simple. You just need to write one colon, then a space, and then the single quotes. So make sure when you are declaring the command like this, you can write multiple lines, but whenever you are using only hash symbol, that means you can write only single liner command. Now we will talk about the benefits of command. Like, firstly we'll talk about the single line command. So just assume you are writing some logic or some conditional statement. There you want to give some header only, like let's say if I want to showcase uh, what we can say, yeah, validation. So we are writing something to validate something, so what I can do, I can simply write hash validation part or validation logic, and then below to that we can simply write the logic related to validation. So just for that one line description we can utilize this thing. Okay, now we will talk about multi-line command. Okay, so let's say if you are writing some complex script, so for that complex script, we need to write some description, because you are working with multiple developers, right, in your project. So let's say if you have written some code and any other developer want to read that or to understand that, then he can simply he can simply view the comment line that you have added there, right? So from that comment line he can easily identify, okay, so this is the part of the code and this is the reason for including that. For example, here I'm using this line command echo text Sharmit. So as a developer we know that yes, echo is for printing the text, but let's say if any other person who's from other team checking your code or reviewing your code, so he will not get to understand like why we are using echo. So in that case what we can do, we can put some description like below command is used to print text on screen. So this is just a normal text, right? Normal English language we can use. So that description would be very helpful for the other developer or other team members. So that's why we are using the multi-line and single line comment. Clear? So I always recommend everyone to please write the comments wherever it is needed. So now what we will do, we will try to execute this program and we'll see what output it is giving. It should print only this text, not these, because these are the comment and comment line should not be processed, right? That's why we are writing it. Okay, so let me show you that. If I write here qsh enter, here I can put path slash home Sharmit text Sharmit slash Sharmit.sh, where .sh is a shell script extension. So on pressing enter, you can see it is printing only one line, which is text Sharmit, and this is what we were expecting, right? All right. Now there might be one question like why we are not making it executable, because I have already make it. Okay. So if you don't know how to make the shell script executable, you can refer the previous session, because there we have already discussed the thing, and for time being we are just proceeding. Okay, so let's say if yeah, there might be few doubts from your end, like what will happen if we directly write the code. Let's say if I directly write this is comment, so will it work or will it give error? Let's see. I just saved it, and now I'm writing qsh and the path of the file. So this time you can see it is giving error, although it is printing text because some of the part is working, but for few things it is giving error, like error found searching for command this, because this line is comment is considered as a command, and that's why it is giving error of no such path or directory. So it is clear that we are not supposed to write anything directly. If you want to put some description or anything, then in that case you should use the either single line comment or multiple line comment. Clear? Fine. So these are the all things related to comments in shell script. Now I'll quickly show you what will happen if you run this, like how it will work in CL program. So here I'm firstly declaring the variable DCL, then space, variable name, type, storage, length. After that I'm using chgvar providing variable name and slash home Sharmit text Sharmit dot sh. So this is a path for the command, and then we are using strqss to provide the variable name. So this is the path of the file. Okay, so let me compile it and see the output. You can see this is printing the as expected value, which is text Sharmit, because other lines are commented. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things, so thank you for watching Text Sharmit.